Boa noite. Esperando a boa vontade do EA App de começar o jogo. Vamos lá. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Everything here is done. Let's go to the missing Marines mission.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground to the VI core and manually disable it.
Don't worry, Admiral. I'll take that thing out.
I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
You're the only one, Shepard. We trained all our other soldiers to be fucking useless. Never met any other commanders. So there's only Commander Shepard. Nobody raised or risen or rised to the rank of commander. Let's see. Tali and Garrus, maybe? Or Caden. Let's go with Caden. Let me check something real quick. Mod settings. Hey, Nebby! How you doing? Thank you for the lurk. This should be... There's 2 more walls over here? Huh. Okay. Lithium. No, I can't get it because I'm not a technician. Okay. So that's that.
Redeploying.
Captain Mylan. Recover the ID for Captain Mylan. Celerity. Oh yeah, I know this one. I know this one very well. Here we go. Yikes. was a treasure mall. Don't worry, you'll see a lot of them.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Nope, nope. Take.
These are Admiral Kahoku's men. We need to tell him what happened here.
You lead, I'll follow.
Is there something else here? I don't think so. So let's go back to the Normandy. Can I talk to Admiral Kahoku through here? Maybe I need to go back and talk to him? But first... actually... Missing 13... Anomaly.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, we've got a situation that requires your expertise. A group of fanatical biotics have kidnapped the chairman of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies. Their freighter sustained damage and is dead in space. Get in there and take them down.
What are the biotics asking for?
They're L2 biotics, and most of them are suffering major side effects from the implants. The subcommittee denied a request for reparations to all L2 biotics. Apparently they'd like the chairman to reconsider.
What's the priority on saving the chairman?
Saving him would be my preference, but we must make it clear that these tactics don't work, Commander. Your top priority is to neutralize the biotics.
What kind of resistance should I expect?
The biotics were seen loading equipment into the freighter. Expect traps and combat drones. Nothing you can't handle.
Understood, Admiral. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate you taking the time, Commander. I'm sending you the last known coordinates of the freighter. Good luck. 5th Fleet out.
Something here? Nope. Jungtaungba. Prothean data disk recovered. Yeah. Exploring every single planet is not a bad idea. Rare element survey. While scanning this planet, you detected a large deposit of thorium. Okay. Let's deal with the biotics. I'll bring Caden. Garrus maybe? Garrus is not a bad idea. But he's not a biotic. Yada and Urdnot Rex are. I'll bring Rex. We've got new stuff here. Oh yeah, I'm using that mod. The Stinger, but here's the Stiletto. Here's the Stiletto. Cryo rounds 4. Toxic damage. Shield bypass. Organics. Synthetics. Go with that. High caliber barrel. Combat scanner is not a bad idea. Shotgun. Rifle. Avenger 4, there we go. Cryo rounds 4. I'll go with Polonium rounds. Combat sensor 1. Weapon stability, I'll keep that one. Armor piercing will not be that good. Tungsten rounds. Synthetics. Mako rounds. Pretty much going for a poison build here. Alenko, you can only use pistols. Give you a good pistol. Cryo rounds are not a bad idea. Combat sensors, so you're not left hanging. Give you a rifle, even though you almost never uses it. Save. Another quick save. This mission could be pretty hard.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
Damn, let's move.
Right in front of me is.
I will destroy you!
Locked and loaded.
Oh shit.
I gotta be more careful.
Actually. Stasis.
You must die!
Negative contacts, Commander.
Okay, we need to disarm the bomb. Is that it? No. Where is it?
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade?
Please, I was trying to help you people.
Let's not do anything we're all going to regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided that we didn't get reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
But I've changed my mind. Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
If you die fighting, you'll get a lot of biotics killed as well.
What do you mean?
If people think that all L2 biotics are violent extremists, what is that going to accomplish?
But people need to hear about what the government has done and what it has failed to do.
People have heard. You've already accomplished that. You don't need to die for it.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.
A Fifth Fleet cruiser will be by shortly to pick you and the prisoners up.
And there we go.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me.
Oh, I can't get it. But I can get this one. Ooh, light armors. Is that what I think it is? Okay. I think it's the pink one. It is the pink one. Okay. Not going to use that. Because I want the heavy armor later on. Hey, thanks for the lurk. How are you doing, Active? Thunder 4. That's a good rifle. Yeah, it's the Maddock. Nice. Good and bad news. Oh boy. Hit me. Hit me with your best shot. Do I have mods? Nope. Something I missed here? Maybe? Can you DM me what the hell was that about? Just cleaning. Okay. Guys, give me a second here. Okay. Adrenaline burst, first aid. First aid is not bad for now. I think 100 health is better than nothing. Although I don't have anything that I really want to level up here. Assault training. There we go. Got to give you guys our stuff. Nothing here. Explosive. And I think we're done with this map. Save and back to the Normandy. I may have left some loot in there, but eh. Check something real quick.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander. Chairman Burns was quite impressed by the way you resolved the situation peacefully. Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Why did that go to my left here like that? Weird. Missing survey team. This is the mission I originally was going to do.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Okay, so before we go into that one, I'll survey all these planets. Matriarch's writings, we need those. We really need those. Per element. Best one should be this guy. Nothing here. Okay. I will not do that right now because I want to talk with Miss Nasania Dantius. I can't do the rogue VI though. Star Control 2. Never played it, to be honest. Mass Effect was one of the first RPG kind of style game that I went through in sci-fi genre, that is. Never played Star Control? No, never. Ha! Uranus. It's an old game on the OS. Ah, well, you can still run that kind of game in a virtual machine, but it probably didn't age well, so... There we go, Mars. Once considered a prospect for terraforming and colonization, the discovery of faster-than-light travel turned Mars into a quiet backwater. Southern Pole is a historical preserve centered on the Protean ruins found there. Immigration and development are restricted as the search for Protean artifacts continues. Pretty dated and crashes a lot. Yeah. Too bad. I can still watch it on YouTube. I'll give it a look. Not worth playing, gotcha. Earth. Too bad we can't visit Earth. Let's go to Luna. It was after some company bought the rights to the game and turned it into garbage. Gotcha. I think by that time, I was already playing Elite. I think it was Elite or Elite 2, which later on became Elite Dangerous. That happens so many times. Well, it can happen to any franchise, really, if you think about it. Mass Effect is actually a pretty good example. The trilogy, the original trilogy made by BioWare, amazing. Then Mass Effect Andromeda came out, and it was the first game of the franchise that had EA all over it. And it was a mess. It's not a bad game, but it left a lot to be desired. So. Let's go to the moon! Kaden and Tali will be my squad mates. To the moon! Screenshot! Fala, Zé. Obrigado pelo hydrate e pelo posture. Como é que você tá, mano? Ai, caçamba. Vai tomar no seu cozinho. Oi. Tá cansado, mano? O que você fez hoje? Eu tô de boa, mano. Teve problemas. Ah, normal, cara. Agora, infelizmente, vai ser assim até o dia que ele puder descansar. EA in a nutshell. Really good game is released, buy the rights, fire half the crew, and make a second game. Won't be as good, but people will still consider it okay. Fire even more the crew, set an impossible deadline, release a bad game. And that's how they killed Maxis with The Sims and SimCity. That's how they killed Westwood Studios with Red Alert. Red Alert 1, good. Red Alert 2, great. Red Alert 3, what the fuck was that? Plants vs. Zombies, yep. That wasn't this one. Root. very steep drop. It's always the cycle, yeah. Well, they've learned a few things, but they're also showing that they didn't learn a lot. I mean, just look at Star Wars. Star Wars, what is it called again? The first one? I don't remember the first one, but the sequel that just came out, Jedi Survivor. It's a great game, but it's not polished. Runs like dog crap. No matter what kind of computer you have. It's getting better, yeah. I wouldn't say better, but they're doing less worse. Wow, that was twice. Do I have the technical thing to do that? Let me check. I think that's the problem with all these huge game companies. They think that if they have less people, it won't affect the game, but it will just take longer to code. Their approach is... I understand why they do that. Because in the beginning, you need the tools to make the game. When you have the tools to make the game, you don't need as many people to make the game. That's what they think is the correct pathway. But the thing is, they put themselves out there with pretty bad launch dates. You can learn about that a little bit, yeah, deadlines. You can learn a little bit about that on if you check on Star Citizen's development and how they're doing it. Because the game has taken like 10 years to get to the point where it is right now. But most of the time they were building the tools to actually build the game. I love Star Citizen. It's fun again. It's a lot of fun. I've been playing it non-stop, like every single day. It's a great game. You think it'll never come out? I think it's going to come out. At this point, it would be crazy not to launch it. Time size of a project. Yeah, but like I said, most of the time they were just building the tools to do the game. Now that they have the tools, it's much easier. And the updates they've been launching have been pretty consistent.
Charging up!
That's the last of them.
The last... not the last update, but the update before the one that we just had, 3.18, that was a disaster. 3.18 was a fucking disaster. 3.19, which just came out, is amazing. Super stable. The game is running super well. I'm loving it again. Someone made a mod for Microsoft Flight Simulator to make it work in VR. Nausea simulator. Well, it be like that. I can't do it. Probably have to do something with them. Well, you can play the one flight simulator, the combat flight simulator that I always play, DCS. You can play that one with VR. Okay, how do we do this again? Okay.
Perimeter clear.
Area secured.
First one is down.
That's the last of them.
Let's go to the next one. What sort of combat game I play, and it's a bunch of tanks and planes and stuff. Is it the War Thunder? The tanks into anime girls. Jesus. Yeah, I've used to play War Thunder quite a lot. Started playing it in 2013. But after a few years of playing it non-stop, I decided to just leave it. Too much grind, too much sweating. If you know what I mean.
I think we're good, Commander.
Someone leaked military documents to win an argument. That actually happened several times in War Thunder. Several times. I think we're up to 5 military leaks. Damn Euro G, yeah, I've been there since the beginning of the game. In the beginning there were no tanks, just aircraft. I like to grind as long as it's a visible reward, it's just going up. Yeah, I mean... And that's my problem with War Thunder as well. Because in the old times, the rewards were pretty good. You would get a lot of money playing the game. Like Silver Lions. Nowadays, if you don't have a premium vehicle or premium account, not going nowhere.
Not now, Commander.
I am not. There we go.
Think we got him, Commander.
I think so too. Games that I was addicted for years was a fucking Minecraft server. Basically modded Minecraft and the noise. Yeah. One of the reasons I never got too much into Minecraft. Just can't. I literally just can't. Community so damn toxic. I mean, War Thunder has a toxic community. Rainbow Six Siege is hell of a toxic. Toxicity is present in all games. You just need to choose the one poison you want to take. no escaping that.
All
You
targets
lead.
down.
I'll follow.
Hello, sweetie. Honey Bunny is here. Ah, infinite sprinting, I love you. Right, I mean, left every few seconds for hours. Yeah, I can't. I already have my addictions like Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I think that's the last one.
Area secure.
There we go. Gotta go work on some pixel art. Okay, have a nice lurk and thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I don't think my poison gun is working that well against those things. It's fine. All fine. Take all the shields down.
All targets down. Trouble.
All targets down.
Specialization class will replace your base class in the talents of the squad screen. Talent ranks in your base class transfer over to your specialization class. Okay. Squad screen. View the bonuses you gain with each rank in the specialization class. Shock Trooper. Highly trained killing machines, shock troopers excel at in all combat situations. Health, damage protection, immunity or barrier ability, that's great, and adrenaline ability. And this other option is Commando. Commandos rely on lethal efficiency and precision strikes rather than brute force to eliminate their opponents. Damage with all weapons, immunity, marksman, and assassination. That one is looking better, so I'm getting Commando. Actually, let's go level up, because we got 2 levels from this freaking mission. Stretch a little bit. Okay. Spectre. Master immunity. Which one was I going for? Assault training. Unlock fitness. There we go. Immunity. And Spectre training. Okay, then here's our level up, and Tali. Here's our level up. Getting our gift ready. Oh, thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh. New clothing for Tali. Okay, now we can check our equipment. Okay then, I'm giving you the best pistol. You already have good armor. Tali. Let's change our stuff. Give you the Stinger pistol with incendiary rounds. Writing a letter. Weapon stability, radio extension. Yeah, we're going for that. Combat sensor, combat scanner. I'll leave you with the combat scanner. And in your shotgun, shield bypass. The katana. Katana shotgun. Do I have a better one? Yes, Thunder 5. Well, pretty much the same rifle. Damage is absurd, but I'm changing. Am I? No, I'll stay with the poison rounds. I'm just going to get a better one. There we go. Improved sighting, not a bad idea since this is a semi-automatic rifle. Snipers. The equalizer. And I want kinetic stabilizer 5 with shredder rounds, chemical rounds, polonium rounds. I'll go poison. Okay. The one we're using is high explosive. High explosive 4. Okay. Shield battery. Shield recovery. Ablative coating. Let's go with ablative coating. I'll give you ablative coating as well. Tali can have energized weave. There we go. And our Luna mission is done. Infinite sprinting. Level up again. Nice. Oh, shit. Power junctions. I don't think there's anything else here. All right. AI has been dealt with. I'll explore here a little bit because I know there's something. Too big of a map to have nothing else, right? I already checked that. Maybe we're done here after all. I'll go south. There's nothing else here. Back to the Normandy we go. Quick save. Back to the Citadel we go.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I, pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun, fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Okay. Who are we taking with us? Rags and Garrus.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander?
I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
What did you find out of order?
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates, rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits at element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy can be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
I can't give him a proper answer. That's fucked up.
None, sir.
Very well. I don't agree with any of this, but your reasons seem sound. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Okay. Positive outcome nonetheless. And a lot of experience, actually. Okay. I know I've given some stuff to Rex. Can't give him anything in terms of armor, but I can give him something else in that regard. So, smash damage, physics threshold. Yikes, that's not going to work with Garrus. Kinetic buffer seems a little bit better. Give him the Banshee. Shred around. No, not a bad idea. Sighting is not a bad idea either. Sniper rifle, I'll give him the Naginata. Cryo rounds. Photo rounds. Combat sensor. Weapon stability. Rex. Better shotgun. He's using the good stuff. Still don't have a better armor for him, but we're going to give him energized weave, since he's our quote-unquote tank. Alright, I think we're good. First we need to level up. Garrus and Rex. Positive outcome. Big save. Fine ship she is.
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
Oh yeah, that's the AI we fought against. Not fought, we talked.
Commander Shepard? Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
You have to be smart with that one. Krogan ally.
If CSEC were better at its job, there'd be no need for bounty hunters like me.
That may be true, Rex. That may be true. Let's go to the Presidium. Citadel Tower. Talk with Admiral Kahoku.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander, any word on my missing men?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a Thresher Maw.
A Thresher Maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a Thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Quest complete. We're getting a lot of money. And I don't mind that any bit. Okay, assignment. I have to talk with Nasania Dantias. Nasania? Nissan? Financial district? Where was she again? The bar. Embassies.
So they finally did it. I knew one of your kind would make Spectre one day. I only hope you're better than the one they're sending you after.
I'll do everything I can to stop Saren.
That's what worries me. Was there something you wanted?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yep, there she is. Nasana. There we go.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
You want me to hunt down the people who killed her?
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
Do you want me to deliver the ransom?
I've already transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
How'd you find out who was behind the ransom?
I have resources. Contacts and credits can go a long way, especially if you're willing to bend the rules. I already broke the law when I paid the ransom. This couldn't make things any worse.
Anything you can tell me about the mercs who have your sister?
Pretty much what you'd expect. Rough, dangerous, and well-armed. Nothing a Spectre cannot handle, though.
Don't worry. I'll bring your sister back.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right man for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
What else can we do here? Well, we have to walk around the Citadel a little bit.
My first CSEC posting was here on the Presidium. Mostly for show, not much crime up here.
Maybe I can talk with Anderson? I don't think there's a reason to, but...
I heard what happened under the Artemis Tau cluster. The Council wasn't too happy about the destruction of those Prothean ruins.
This isn't a game, Ambassador. Shepard's out there trying to stop Saren from destroying the galaxy.
I know. Just try to be a little more careful. The Council's watching you, and we all get judged on how you behave.
The politician's angry.
Yes, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Maybe I should have brought Liara for this. Oh, too late to do anything about that now, so we keep going. Let me think, where should I go? Anyone here? I think my only contact will be to the wards.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Yeah, you can bet the Krogans are so happy about that. Eh.
Hey, you're that Shepard kid.
Hey, been a long time, huh?
I'm sorry. Do we know each other?
Well, I guess you don't remember me. Lieutenant Zabaleta? I worked with your mother. We served on the carrier Einstein. Well, that was 12, 13 years back, though. You were just a kid then.
I guess you're not in the service anymore, huh?
Yeah, retired, yeah. You know how it is. Times are tough for vets. They always are.
I didn't see her much that tour. The ship was on patrol most of the time.
Hey, call your mom up and ask. She'd remember old Zabaleta. She'd vouch for me. Look, I need a favor. I'm kind of short on money these days. I hate hitting you up for money, but a man's gotta eat, right? So, could you spare something? Maybe 20 credits.
20 isn't enough to get you back on your feet, is it?
No. I'll just get a meal, you know.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
You're a good kid, you know that? Thanks. You ever want to come by and talk, I'll be here. Huh? Can't afford a ticket home, right?
Poor guy. Can we talk anything else to him?
You ever just sit and watch people? You can learn a lot.
Yeah, Rex is watching you right now, pretty close.
What do you say we head down to Cora's den after shift?
Sounds good. Some of the others are going for Novio's farewell thing.
Damn, I forgot that was today. Where's he going again?
Novaria. Apparently, they've got a huge demand for corporate security.
Novaria? Isn't that the frozen planet?
Yeah, I wouldn't go, but I guess the pay's pretty good.
Huh.
Yeah, Novaria, I think, is our next stop.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
Is that it? That sounded like a shot. Weird.
Go away. Let me drink it.
I got business here, but not with you.
I think we can go back there again. Oh, we can. Is there something that we can get from here? I don't think there is. Co-resident. How many of you would go for that club?
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Oh wow, 92,000, and I'm about to sell a lot of stuff for you, my guy. So enjoy. I'll keep the level 4 and 5 stuff for now. Maximum number of grenades, Medigel. We might need that, and it's not too bad. There we go. Lucas, thank you for the hydrate. Valeu pelo hydrate, Lucas. Falou, cara amassada. Mr. Bubbles was moving around. Muitas granadas. Eu vou pegar o upgrade de granada. Pronto. Light Armor Turian. $38,000. Yikes. Expensive stuff.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. Oh, you will be pleased, I think.
Heavy armor krill gun, 76,000. Light armor Turian, light armor Turian. It's Survivor and Explorer. Probably what changes is the visuals. 47 Mercenary. I don't want to invest everything I have on Gyara's armor.
Hello there, welcome. Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human. Hello there, welcome to Moorland's famous shop. Oh, you will be
Standard items. Heavy armor, human. Medium armor. God damn it. He has nothing. Oh, Conrad is here.
Hey, Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Remember me? There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And they also say that you don't take crap from anybody. You're showing them what humans can do. Hey, can I get your picture?
I don't have a problem with it, but why?
You're a hero, Shepard. Decades from now, humanity's going to remember you, and I'll have your picture. Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
Your wife, huh?
Welcome back, Earth Clan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you...
Okay, grenade upgrade. That's 11,000. Not going to get that right now because it's pricey. How many total? Garrus can use how many tools? That's about it. Light armor. That's better than mine, so I'm going to get that maybe. Okay, light armor. Assassin 6. Sniper Viper, Reaper 7. Let's get this. Interesting. That's very interesting. Should I stay with the N7 armor or go with this one? That's kind of generic. The N7 armor has better biotic protection. I'm going to use that one. And I can give the... Can I actually? Yeah, I can. That one will go to either Caden or... actually... Okay. Give you a Matok as well. No shotguns for you, buddy. Garros, I think you're already equipped. I'll give you the Avenger 4. Sniper rifle, though, you're fine. We're good.
This isn't a proof of purchase.
It's a bank statement. It showed that I bought something from you, and I bought it.
Well, thank you for buying from me, but this still doesn't prove that you purchased that item from my store.
But I didn't buy anything else here.
How do I know that? If you don't have the proof of purchase, I can't help you.
But...
Sorry.
Initial readings. Hydro system in Argos rule. Century system. Talk to Mom. We found one of the 10 Asari writings. Find Dahlia. Data disk. Salarian artifacts. Valuable minerals. Missing researchers and privateers. Gareth's brother. Alright. Can actually go back to the Normandy.
I'm surprised that you're willing to kill your own, Rex. Aren't the Krogan just a few generations away from extinction?
You don't get it. For all your talk of honor and pride, the Turians never had to test their principles in a real struggle. Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
He is not wrong.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Jorge, caralho, mano, valeu 9 meses já, porra. E aí, mano, como é que você tá? Valeu mesmo, irmãozinho. Nasceu.
Computer, give me a real-time connection to the Dreadnought Kilimanjaro. I want to speak to my mother, Exo Shepard.
Shepard speak? Oh, hi. I don't have time for a personal call right now. I'm on duty.
I know what that's like. Do you remember a Lieutenant Zabaleta from the Einstein?
Ernesto? Have you heard from him? He was one of the Marines who guarded the CIC. We shared a watch. I lost track of him after there was an incident.
I've seen him here on the Citadel. Looks like he's had some hard times.
I don't doubt it. You remember the Batarian raid on Mindwar in 2170? You were in high school. The Einstein's task group responded to the Mayday. The Batarians were still pulling out when the Marines hit groundside. Zabaleta was one of the first down. He was never quite the same after.
I don't understand. What happened down there?
About every abomination that a sentient being can do to another. To a slaver, a person is just another animal. And humans aren't always liked out here. We heard about corralling, culling. They'd shoot those they couldn't use, implant control devices in the skulls of those they could, without anesthetic.
He has post-traumatic stress because of what he saw?
He tried to keep working, but it rode him. He showed up drunk on duty more and more. We couldn't always cover for him. The Alliance discharged him. Everyone knew he drank because of what he'd seen down there, even if he never talked about it. Especially because he never talked about it.
For it to have affected him that deeply, he must have been a very sensitive man.
He was. Always in laughter and tears. If you see him, tell him we still worry about him. Tell him to go to the Veterans Affairs office. I have to go. But take care of yourself. You're making us proud. Kilimanjaro out.
And there we go. We can talk to Shepard's mother. If you have this background.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
This is bigger than humanity. Saren's a threat to every species in the galaxy, and I'll welcome anyone who wants to help me bring him down.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander, this won't be a problem.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
You see a lot of that in this game. Racism. It's not negative though, they treat it as they should. People being racist and presenting their point of views, and you can turn them.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. Seems like a sweet girl. Easy on the eyes. I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Any intentions there, Lieutenant?
No, Commander. Just art appreciation.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
I heard all about that. How companies would arrange accidents to expose people to element 0.
There was never any proof of that. It's not what happened in my case, anyway. My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Caden Alenko. Not too much depth into the character, but gives you an insight.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Let's talk to Liara.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The Union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Why agree to the union if she didn't want any children?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Yeah, we will evade any advances from her and from Ashley as well. There will be no couple in Mass Effect 1.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Oh my god. Et moi. Prototype assault rifle only available to Spectres. Oh. You don't think. Krogan armor. Shotgun. It's the same one. That's actually pretty good. 17,000. That's actually pretty good. Way more shields and more damage protection, so I'm going to get that. Okay. Looking good.
Looking for supplies?
Maybe later.
Not right now, thanks.
No problem. Keep checking back.
Harris.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough, but you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
And this is how we're modding Garrus. I want him to be a fair guy.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
Is this duty-related, Chief?
No, sir. Well, maybe. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
How do you get from relying on ourselves to mistreating our allies?
I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander. I just think we should be prepared to go it without them. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
I come from a military family too. My parents were both Navy. Anybody in your family we might know?
Couldn't say, Commander. We probably have a lot in common. You join up to carry on the tradition?
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold bricking.
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one I know who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh, Lord. You went to the Mako boot camp too? Yeah. Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there. Kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, sir. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I'm not sure I believe it either. It's better to have her where we can see her.
That makes sense. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Okay, I think that went good. Let's equip Ashley with new stuff. Because she is actually going forward. Going to be very useful to us. For very, very obvious reasons. Yeah. Do I want to give her that? I'll give her the Banshee. Automatic rifle. Shredder rounds, that sounds good. Magnetic stabilizer. Give her a sniper rifle. Combat scanner, shredder. Something going on here, game. Oh yeah, she doesn't use that. Okay. Because if I'm not mistaken... Yeah, I think she is the glitched one. Okay, no worries. I'm going to give you something else. Toxic damage. Wait, what? Game, you're being an asshole. Here is right. I'll equip them as I use them.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good. But I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well, and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him. So I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. but they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I should go.
See you later.
Okay, I think we've talked with everyone. Trying to remember if I talked to everyone. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Move on to the next mission.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Won't be the last time we'll be ambushed by the reporters. Fucking media. Fuck you, media. Sorry, diplomacy. Oh yeah, it's the mission to get Dahlia's sister. Did we get the survey team? We didn't go in. Let's do this one first. Go to Knossos. Survey all the planets that we can.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher Moor. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Probably the last time we'll talk with Kahoku. To Athens. Explore and survey. Pharaohs. Turian insignia. Gas deposit. Nausicaa. I think there's something about that planet. Proteus. Gas deposit. Salami. Now to Macedon. Start from the outside. Audlus. Hydrogen helium gas giant. Gas deposit. Makes sense. Hadavik. Nothing here. Horola. Matrix writings. Try and get every single one of them. Shahajila. Who else should we bring? Rex. Survey. Is there a little bit north? Things you can do with this thing with mods. It's amazing. Oh, electronics too low. Okay, nothing you can do about it. let's go to the other side before we get that. Fly. Right, we've got 3 out of 10. Actually, open it. Oh, I can't. Interesting. I didn't even know you could do that. Okay. Oh, there's a box. Alright, now to our mission. Side quests on planets aren't as bad as I remember. Paddock Rather is a beast. I guess this is it. Oh. Get all the loot. Now we go upstairs. Check to see. There's loot back here, there's nothing. Yeah, we just did the dirty work for the politicians. Asana Dentia's sister was actually a slaver. Not only a slaver, she was the leader of the slavers. So normally we go. This place has been surveyed. Oh, is there anything else here? I don't think so. Sparta was the last one we checked on the system. Servers, unit your readings. I'll check the survey team. Let's go to Farinata first. We've done everything. Yeah, we've done this one before. It's fine. We can leave this place. That's where we went for the biotics. Kidnapping a guy. Ageko has nothing. Ednos, nothing. Loba, nothing. Nothing on Vimo. I think we've been here before. Yeah, we've been here before, that's true. Okay, to Trebin we go. Another mission to complete. We have Alenko and Tally with us. Research base anomalies. We'll check the anomalies before these. Airstrike. Let's go electronics too, though.
Yes, sir.
Why do I feel like this is a trap? Which improves? Cannot investigate any of those. Let's go all the way to the other side. There's the base, minerals. Check the anomaly. Show your ugly face around, sir. And he is dead. Oh, Bubbles wants to leave. Give me a second. back. Terrain insignia. Let's go survey the minerals.
You lead, I'll follow.
Where is everybody?
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
Guess we should head to the excavation site then.
Husks.
Must have unearthed some alien technology that turned them into mindless fanatics.
Whatever they found, it's long gone now.
Stuff I'm getting. survey team has been turned into husks. Formless. We have to go back to the Citadel. Talk to Zavalita. Let's finish the quests on the Citadel and call it a night. I've checked everything here.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Reporter Kalisa Al-Jilani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
Where should we go first?
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
He really doesn't want to know that. Rather, he doesn't care. Oh, look who's there. There's a little Julie.
Yes, Shepard? Did you find my sister?
Dahlia's dead. I killed her myself. If you don't want to end up like her, start talking.
No need to raise your voice, Commander. Surely you can understand why I lied to you. If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. That is why I misled you. I could not risk you exposing me. But now that Dahlia is out of the picture,
It's no longer a problem.
I would have helped if you just told me the truth.
Perhaps you're right. I am sorry. We have trust issues in my family.
Obviously.
I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
I'm a Spectre, not some merc for hire. I can find credits anywhere.
True, but I'm the only one who can authorize you to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you. I gave you what you wanted, Shepard. We have nothing more to discuss.
Commander, I've been waiting for you to get back. I've got an idea, and I wanted to run it by you.
I've got a lot going on right now, but I can spare a moment.
Great! This'll just take a minute. With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if you signed me on as another Spectre?
Conrad, I don't think that's a good idea.
But I'd make a great Spectre. I'd be right there with you, showing the Council what humanity is capable of. I know you're afraid to trust people after losing your team at Akuz, but I'd never let you down.
What about your wife, Conrad? She trusts you too. Aren't you letting her down?
What? I don't understand.
You know what keeps me going out here? Knowing that people back home are keeping humanity strong.
You're right. I just got so caught up in all of it. I wanted to help. I'll go home. Thanks for setting me straight.
Exogeny Corp recently released an official statement regarding their missing survey team in the Hades Gamma Cluster. According to the statement, the remains of the survey team were discovered not far from their abandoned research camp. There were no survivors.
I'm about to finish.
It is believed the researchers were the victims of a random attack by raiders or mercenaries. Names will be released after next of kin are notified.
I'll just finish one more quest and I'll be done with. All I need to do is talk to that motherfucker right there.
Hey, back again, huh? I don't suppose you got any credits to spare.
I spoke to my mother. She told me about what happened on Mindoir.
Did she? I wonder. People tied like prize hogs, locked in cages, clawing and screaming as they're loaded into cargo pods. And we couldn't reach them. The Batarian defenses had us pinned. Dozens died trying to advance. All we could do was watch as they hauled people away. I've been looking for 13 years for something to make that sight go away. What have you got, huh?
I'm not going to give you money to drink yourself to death. You need to stop this.
If you don't have a better option, just give me 20 credits. A good bottle of whiskey. Enough to stop the dreams.
My mother said to go to the Veterans Affairs office. You're not the only one who's seen that brand of hell. They can help.
The VAO? God. All right. If she wants me to go talk to someone, fine, I'll do it. For her. She always stuck up for me. She always was naive. All the VAO does is pump you full of chemicals. If she wants to talk, tell her she can reach me through the Citadel VAO.
Yay, level up. And I'm done for the night. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you Sunday.